Hi friends, Andy Vegan. I make a beet juice today, and I haven't seen a plant before that has had such a variety of flavors, exciting new flavors I can create with beet. Amazing, really. It's perfect for juices and juicing because it's easy to juice. Oh, first of all, technically it is crunchy, you see, it's a root. And these are two small beets, and they're fresh, and that's very good when you make a juice and you have fresh beet. It is a runny juice. When you have a beet that is older, the flavor is a little bit more bitter and heavier and the drier, and it is a thicker juice. But when they are fresh, it's really nice. So that is one point. And the second thing is beets are full of sugar, and natural sugar, like carrots, even more. But when you eat the beet or juice it like as is, I don't really taste the sugar so much. I taste this earth flavor, this heavy earth aroma, dense and deep and powerful, and it doesn't seem to be sweet. It's rather scratches in the throat. So the sugars, that's how I feel it, they seem to be hidden in the beet, in the earth flavors. That's how I express it somehow, to find words for it. Because when I add fruit, sweet and sour fruit, for example, all these sugars seem to come out and create all these amazing flavors in that earth environment, earth flavor of the beet. But earth is in the ancient history, ancient medicine. Is it a cosmology? Is it a dense element that has all the elements in it? It's the last element to be created. So in the cosmology, so that gives us an idea with the deepest vibration. So what I did first, my first delicious beet juice was deep beet with a pear. I have here some nice pears, and they are ripe. That is important for a pear too here, because when they are not ripe, they don't taste sweet. It has to be sweet. The first time I had a beet and pear the same amount, and I added a little bit of lemon. That really made the scratching feeling in the throat go away completely. There was no such thing. So beet alone, 20 minutes after drinking the juice, the scratching in the throat begins. It's from the oxalate acid. Oxalates, they build a salt. It's a heavy soluble, non-soluble salt, and that can also create or build kidney stones or gallbladder stones. Very unpleasant. But when and it scratches also in the throat. And 2 hours later, the scratching goes away. It doesn't really matter. It's not unhealthy or so. I don't feel a problem with that. But it's unpleasant. It doesn't like, so when you put the pear into it and a little bit of lemon here, I have one lemon here without the peel first, then there is no scratching and you have a wonderful beet flavor. So today I'm going to do that again. I have more pear, a little bit, and I have a mint. I have a mint herb. Here, half a bunch of mint, fresh mint. That is the summer herb that is cooling. Mint is very famous in Morocco, for example. They have always mint when they travel, making tea. Because it's really nice when you drink a mint tea, it makes you cool down. It's a cooling herb. There's a whole family called the mint family. Basil is in it, oregano, thyme. There's so many other Mediterranean herbs in that family. They all have different benefits, medical properties they have. They have been used for thousands of years. Well, mint is one of them. It has a sharp flavor too. It's cutting. You know the mint flavor and the chewing gum it is. It makes a fresh breath. Yeah. So it's very cool for the summer and for freshness. And I want to use it today to shape that beet flavor. Yeah. The beet flavor from the pear, the sweet pear, and the beet and the lemon. And I also add a little bit of ginger. I made a similar recipe some years ago, some time ago, I don't know how many years, where I added apple and orange. The apple orange pear juice is a very complete fruit juice to me. It's delicious, rounded, wonderfully balanced, and so I use it by itself, I drink it by itself. I'll also drink it with many other veggies or greens to make a delicious juice with an orange apple pear juice. It's one fits all. It's really amazing combination. But today I only take the pear, going back to my first beet juices, to try what that works, because it's a characteristic flavor, the pear beet juice, and I want to try it with mint only, and then lemon and ginger to boost the other flavors that usually do that. Let's see, I have also some peel of the lemon. I saved it. Yeah. I don't know if I can use it. Sometimes, when you put the peel into a juice recipe, it gets too bitter, too intense. The lemon peel has the most important nutrients, the healthiest nutrients from the lemon, like with all citrus fruit. The outside, the color, oranges, the orange color, that are the healthiest nutrients, but they're very powerful, and you only need small amounts to make it really nice. And you can't overdo it. If you put a little bit too much, the whole juice is ruined. The whole flavor is ruined. It's very unpleasant. But I'll try. I'll let you know when I come back. Today is my gentle juice fasting day. I do that once a week, by the way. Some of you might know, once a week, I have a day where I don't eat. I let the intestines rest, like at night. Usually at night, in the best case, I don't eat late. So at night I can, the digestion can rest, and I can really reboot the system, as they say. In the morning you break the fast, the breakfast. They say it's breaking the fast like the fast from the night. And this fasting day is a little bit longer than the night. It's a whole day and 2 nights, day before, the day, night after, the day, night before. So it makes up to 40 hours or so, the whole fasting. It's a long time, but it's still a gentle, small time compared to regular fasting that sometimes takes weeks. People do fasting all over the world, the planet, in all kinds of cultures. It's part of many cultures and religions. It's cleansing, it's disciplines, it shows restraint and devotion. But to me, it's the first way, it's a cleansing technique, cleanses the body and the mind, and it also makes the senses more aware, not having to digest. I mean, all the energy goes into the body, not for digestion, but 10% of the food energy is usually needed for digestion. Well, without that energy, the digestion resting, I really can focus all on the senses, and I taste more intensely. So I taste these juices and feel what's in that fruit, in that veggie, how the combination works. It's a very intense flavor, heightened flavor, and that is also a good reason to make these recipes. And I learned so much about these ingredients when making these juices, because I'm more aware, more open for that, more tuning inside and feeling what happens inside. So that is nice. So yeah, I will juice it now, and then I come back in a moment and show you the juice. Let's see. Here's my mint beet pear juice. It has a beautiful color, and I tasted in between, and I found I can really use the whole lemon, but not the peel so much. I had 2 large pieces of lemon peel in the juice, and I think that is enough. Putting more into it would have made it too intense, turns bitter and too serene the flavor. So, but I think two slices of peel could be a nice. I didn't taste it now, only in the middle, to find out how much peel I could use. Some peel, okay, I guess, not too much. Otherwise, the flavor, I'm excited now, I will find out. I love the beet pear juice, it's wonderful. Let's see. So the texture, the color is wonderful, beautiful Bordeaux color. I love that tone. When you add the greens, like the mint, to the red beet, you get a darker, deeper tone of the color. It's very nice. Green and red can be a wonderful combination for these deep tones. The texture is a little bit thicker, creamier. Yes, that's because of the pear. The pear is ripe, as it should be, because of the sweetness I said before. And that makes, of course, the juice a little bit creamier. I like that too. It's a little bit like a nourishing juice. Beet juice in the morning of fasting is wonderful. It gives me strength and endurance. But that's what beet does in general. It's an amazing tool. 2 hours or so before a workout, you eat or drink beet, you have more endurance. It's scientifically proven. It's an amazing fruit. So let's see. Plant. Let's see. Let's try the flavor now, the most important thing. Yeah. Yeah. The mint is not too strong in the foreground. Half a bunch of mint. That's it's a nice amount. Could be a little bit more, if you want, but not necessarily. It's just the shaping of that beet flavor. The beet flavor is in the foreground. It, of course, is a strong flavor. They're dominant. And you shape it just a little bit. Give it a little bit of twist. And the mint is a good one. And the pear, of course, is very present. It's a beet pear juice with a touch of mint. And the fire of the ginger and the freshness of the lemon play nicely into it. Here, have a look. This is the creaminess I talked about. Here, see, it's a wonderful juice. And I will now enjoy it slowly, sip by sip. That's one thing I always pay attention to when I have a fasting day. These juices here, can have a lot of sugar. You drink it fast. Like I'm hungry or thirsty, I drink a lot of juice. That can be a problem because it goes into the bloodstream without any pause. Digestion usually with the fiber. This is the fiber. That's the part of the food here that we cannot digest by ourselves. Bacteria help with that, but they are eliminated from the body by digestion, the separation of the nutrients and the fiber. And when the fiber is in the intestines, they moderate all the nutrient intake, so it gets slower and it's more beneficial. If no fiber is there, like now, the nutrients go into the bloodstream right away, directly. When you drink fast, you have a sugar spike in the blood, and that is very disturbing for the system. It can make it dizzy or have other side effects that are not pleasant. So to be sure, to be safe, I drink it slowly, sip by sip, to enjoy every little sip. It's like a meal on a regular day. Only on a fasting day, I have no meals in that way, but it's like a meal. Yeah, it will take some time, and by doing that, I will find out the nuances of that flavor. Now I have only the first taste. It's nice, wonderful, but I have to go through all that, taste a little bit longer, intense, think about it, take another sip, and so on. Then I will know more about that flavor. Yeah. So my fasting day has I'm in the middle of the day, and at night I will then go to bed, and in the morning I will eat again. Until that, I will drink a lot. It's important on a fasting day. I have to drink 4 liters. I found veggie broth, water, of course. Most water. I begin with the water right away. Drinking enough means the body is safe, because during the fasting period, the body is eliminating a lot of toxins. And when you drink enough, it's washed out, they're eliminated. When I don't drink enough, they can be stuck in the kidneys, for example, and the kidneys can be harmed when I don't drink enough. So that is dangerous. Drinking, I also feel, can be a headache, can be there. The toxins can go into the make a headache or whatever. Why that is caused, it's very complex. Why you can have a headache, there are millions of reasons, I don't know. But when I drink enough, to me that is 4 liter. When I drink 4 liter water or juice or whatever, I won't have headache, most likely. Once it's there, it's too late. I can't turn it back. Drinking more when the headache is already there, I found it has no effect. The headache stays there. But when I drink before, the headache doesn't even come at first. That's my personal experience. I highly recommend to drink enough, and I have to pay attention. Really, I by myself, I would forget drinking. If I just go through the day as usual, I would don't think about drinking. But so I have to remind myself, I really have to count the liters. So far I drank 1 liter water, I had a half a liter tea. So I know that number, 1.5 liter, 2.5 liter lacking is 0.7 maybe. I will have with this, I will have 2.2, 1.8 missing. So I will have to drink more, make a veggie broth or so. And when I have my 4, I'm safe. Yeah, that's the way I do it. I really like. So now I will leave you alone, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, once a week. I said, if there's a juice or a plant milk, whatever, what I have on a fasting day. And you can also find my juice videos on Facebook. There is a Facebook page called TriYoga Moonfasting. TriYoga is a yoga style, and it's founded by Yogini Kaliji, and she also gave us the idea of this gentle juice fasting. Gentleness, that means compassionate and not pushing yourself. So when I, for example, feel not so great during a fasting day, I just slow the fasting down. I eat something. Have a smoothie with the fiber, or have a veggie broth, or maybe a soup, a light soup, a salad, no problem. But it's important to feel great, because the yogis believe that when the inner harmony is there, when the body is and the mind is balanced, then when the energy flows freely, and then you feel great and you heal yourself. When the balance is disrupted and you feel bad, the body stops healing and begins into emergency mode. And that we try to avoid that, to always feel great. That's why we say gentle juice fasting. And it is so great to me, because when I do it once a week only, I can keep going over years and years and decades. And every time it gets a little bit more intense, it goes deeper into my system, the memories, the body tissues. It goes very deep inside when I really keep going. And it doesn't have to be much every single time. Just the continuation, the rhythm of it, part of my daily life. This gentle juice fasting day once a week is part of my life now. And I miss it, I don't have it, and I'm really looking forward to it when it approaches. So that's gentle juice fasting, and it's this is also called TriYoga Moonfasting. The moon days, the full moon, new moon, 11 days after each, they are by yoga scriptures said to be more supportive of the fasting, of the cleansing. The water element is balanced and so forth, helps to cleanse out the body. And so that is something you find there if you go and look. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like, see you soon.